here's the question, I think the core of the question. And, you can have a thank you Hashem movement, which strikes me as largely positive, but is that going to cure that which ails us in our 10-hour Gemara day yeshivas? See, that's really where the problem is, because none of this exists within the normative yeshiva curriculum. I said recently to somebody, you would think in the 10 hours we have, and I referred to Hasidim and ultra yeshivas, you have maybe 2 hours less, you have to have English in the more mainstream, but there's not a breath of any sense of the divine in all of this. And it's barely mentioned why this 10-hour a day Gemara effort takes place. It's barely discussed. So I think, this is a nice thing now set up alongside the normative systems of Chinuch, but outside of modern orthodoxy, where as Rabbi Skay says, it has permeated to some degree, I think in the mainstream places it doesn't exist. So now what happens is that the boy who is looking for something more than that 10-hour day, he has to go to these other places, and the other places may sometimes suffer. And again, Rabbi Skay could comment better than I could, sometimes suffer from a lack of halachic centrality, from a lack of Yegiya Satorah, these other things. So they're missing that. So you get some bumper stickers and some stickers and some attractive songs. So now you've got these two opposite things taking place. One flawed because it lacks the sense of joyous service of God, and the other flawed because it lacks a sense of a serious obedience to God. The ideal would be to somehow combine them both within the normative systems of Chinuch. And that would be a wonderful thing.